Over the past 5 years of running a successful Amazon FBA business, there's been a ton of ups, but also a ton of downs when running this business. And in this video, we're going to be going over the 5 biggest mistakes I've made in this Amazon FBA business.
I've made some mistakes lately. Terrible mistakes.
When running an Amazon FBA business, there's a ton of different factors that go on when you're actually running your business. You're going to be constantly sourcing new products, shipping new inventory into Amazon FBA, selling through inventory, having inventory become stranded, having bad supplier relationships, getting inauthentic claims. There's a list of a million different things that are going to go on, and you're going to have to learn how to navigate all of the different scenarios that happen when you're running your Amazon FBA business. These are the 5 biggest mistakes that I've made and have seen other sellers make in the past couple of years while running this business, and we're going to teach you exactly what they are and how to avoid them inside of this video. The first biggest mistake that I've had and that has been overarching for my Amazon FBA business is not consistently sourcing profitable inventory for me to buy for less and sell for more on Amazon. This business dies the second you stop bringing on new inventory. You need to be consistently purchasing almost every single day and sending in shipments on a daily or bi-daily or weekly basis into Amazon, depending on what works best for you. But the ball needs to be consistently rolling. The minute you stop, 2 weeks from then, your sales are going to drop, or 3 weeks from then. So the minute you stop, you have a dying Amazon business. You need to be consistently feeding the beast with new inventory almost 24/7. And that's the biggest thing I see people do is they'll buy a bunch of inventory and then wait for it to sell. No. You buy inventory and then you want to be consistently looking for new inventory that you can bring on. There's obviously going to be cash flow issues and different issues that pop up, but you always want to be adding new SKUs. You want to be replenishing SKUs that you can consistently sell, and also always testing and adding new SKUs. That way you're constantly broadening your catalog and giving yourself the best chance of growing your business and getting sales. The way to avoid this is to have sourcing goals. When you have sourcing goals, you're going to be consistently purchasing inventory to hit your sourcing goal over the course of a month's time and broken up into a certain amount of days, depending on how often you want to source. You should also add into that sourcing goal not just a number or a dollar count, but a number of SKUs that you want to actually bring onto your business and add new ASINs in so that way you can sell new and different products. That brings us to my next mistake, which is going too deep on certain products rather than diversifying my catalog. Every single time I've gone way too deep on one SKU, it has caused me to lose a bunch of money or have a big issue go on because I have so much cash tied up in one SKU. The only time that it's okay to buy a lot of one SKU is after you've proven that that item will sell consistently and has proven sales history and not a lot of competition after you've done 2 or 3 test buys. Or that item can be bundled and sold on multiple different ASINs. So it's one UPC that you can buy sold on like 5 or 6 different ASINs. That's basically like 5 or 6 different items. The biggest thing here is that I've had big issues with authenticity and other things that have popped up. And when you have a ton of one SKU, that means you have a lot of cash tied up in that SKU. And until you move it, you can't put that money into other inventory that can make you more money. So the biggest thing here and the way to stop this is to go wide and buy a ton of different items and a smaller quantity of those items rather than buying a ton and a large quantity of one item. The third mistake that I've made is actually not hiring out for key pieces of the business. The bottom line is when you're stickering products and sending them into Amazon FBA, that's not money generating activity for your business. That doesn't generate revenue. That's the first thing when you guys start to scale that you're going to want to hire out. If you have 8, 9, 10 hours that you're spending prepping items every single week, it's much better spent that you pay somebody $10, $15, $20 an hour to prep those items and put them in boxes and ship them to Amazon FBA for you or utilize a prep center than it is for you to sit there and do that. You need to be spending your time sourcing and making sure your inventory sells. This is something that I've even gotten myself caught up into helping recently on because of lack of staffing issues. You need to make sure that your prepping is automated for you, whether you're utilizing a prep center or have a team under you that's doing it. There's pros and cons to each one. Once you start to scale, the only way to scale is to get yourself not prepping inventory. The fourth mistake that I've made is not using enough tools to actually scale my Amazon FBA business. I've had subscriptions for a million different tools, but never actually utilized them. You'll see that once you start to scale, those little subscriptions that you sign up for, you won't even notice them on your bills, but they'll just be automatically generated in your P&L if you set up your inventory labs the right way. However, if you want to grow your business, you need to be using vital tools to actually grow. Some examples of tools like BuyBot Pro will allow you to actually source inventory faster, quickly analyze what product is good, bad, IP complaints, Keepa issues, everything. You need tools like this that'll put all the information in front of you at one point, so that way you can know your numbers, scan a product as fast as possible, move on, or buy that product ASAP. You need to utilize tools like these to actually help you scale, and those are key to running your Amazon FBA business. The final mistake that I've made with my Amazon FBA business is not investing into myself to actually communicate with other Amazon sellers. Everyone in the Amazon space is very closed-minded and won't tell, their store, won't tell you what products they're selling, who they're buying from, etc. But the biggest thing is, bottom line, you're not going to meet other Amazon sellers on the street. The only way to expedite your growth is to actually talk and communicate and ask questions and bounce ideas off other Amazon sellers who are doing what you want, both better than you, both lower than you. You need to be communicating with sellers on a daily basis to see what's working and what's not working, so that way you have a better chance of success. All ships rise together. And if the fact that people are so willing to kind of hide away and not say anything, you can expedite and scale your business 10 times faster when you're working with other sellers and modeling what they're doing that's working, and also learning from their mistakes so you don't spend the time or money to make those same mistakes yourself. If you're having a hard time networking and talking to other like-minded Amazon FBA sellers, we've created a free Discord community for other Amazon sellers just like you, who are like-minded individuals looking to scale their Amazon FBA business. If you're interested in having constant chats and a support system, please click the link down below and join. It's free. With that being said, that's it for this video, and thank you for your business.